Hi guys, Jay-Z here and welcome to my fourth instalment of this season review. I'm going to be doing Ferrari now. I've done Red Bull, Mercedes and Williams. I'm now up to Ferrari, which had a pretty poor season compared to like the rest of their seasons. Especially when Alonso and Raikkonen got announced as a partnership. Everyone was thinking like this is going to be the best rivalry in a long time. Obviously overshadowed with the fact about Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton. But in pre-season, again, they looked weak. They didn't look very pacey at all. They had problems left, right and centre. But they did, so if you remember in 2012, they had a very, very poor car in 2012. And that then escalated Alonso to almost win the World Championship. So things were a little bit different in the Ferrari camp. So come Australia, they both scored points. Alonso came fourth, Raikkonen came seventh. Sort of missed the drama and the melee as the first corner, if you remember, as I spoke in your Williams season review, where Massa and Kobayashi collided. So it was a bit of a strong race for Ferrari. I think Alonso had a good strategy. He did well this time, as Alonso is very, very consistent. Raikkonen did alright. He could have done a little bit better perhaps, but also with the disqualification, everyone obviously got moved up one, so a positive result there. Come Malaysia, Alonso 4th, Raikkonen 12th, so Raikkonen a poor performance there. Alonso did very well there, again with Daniel Ricciardo not finishing as high as he did. Bahrain was probably one of their poorest races of the season. But Alonso 9th, Raikkonen 10th. You know, Ferrari being that far down was not good enough. They should be well up there, and I hope with the staff changes that they've made in the season, in recent times, that they might escalate them to go on to bigger and better things. I really hope they do, because I want to see Ferrari back up there again. China, Alonso finally got a podium. Is Ferrari's first podium in a while. Raikkonen 8th, so a bit of a mixed emotion there. Raikkonen poor result, you could say, compared to Alonso, who had a very good result. If Alonso is there, Raikkonen should be alongside him. Spain, Alonso 6th, Raikkonen 7th. Alonso in his home race didn't win it as like he did the previous season, but also Ferrari's problems at the time. They needed to be scoring as much points as they possibly can. And obviously Alonso is doing that. Raikkonen is also trying to help him as well, but I think really they should be a lot higher. Could you say Ferrari are a midfield team? Let us know in the comments below. Do you think Ferrari are now a midfield team compared to a top team now, as Mercedes replaced Ferrari at the top? But so yeah, Monaco comes along. Christian Glam in Monaco. Alonso 4th, Raikkonen 12th. Poor result there by Raikkonen. Not very good at all. Alonso 4th, again another point scoring finish. So at this present time, despite everything that's going on at Ferrari, he's scored in every single race so far this season. So again, which also proves that Alonso is a good driver. He is a consistent driver. It's just that if you give him the right car, he is one of the drivers who could probably get a podium in every single race, maybe even win every single race. I think he's one of the few drivers who could possibly do that if you give him the correct car, which I hope McLaren do that next season. So Canada, Alonso 6th, Raikkonen 10th. Alonso again out races Raikkonen. Raikkonen so far is so underperforming this season. Whether it's his car, whether it's his emotions, I don't know. But I think it's because he hasn't got the same team he had back in 2007, or he hasn't got the same type of car. It's obviously there's something wasn't right up there with Kimi Raikkonen on his return to Ferrari. Austria again 5th and 10th. Alonso is absolutely screaming and dominant. Kimi Raikkonen here. Kimi Raikkonen again 10th. But on the positive side, he has finished every single race so far. But despite that, he hasn't scored points in 2 races compared to Alonso, who scored points in every single race so far. So Alonso again establishing, saying that Ferrari are up there. It's just a case of that the other cars ahead of us are a lot quicker, and we need to find that extra 2 seconds, which is impossible in Formula 1. Britain comes along. Alonso 6th, Raikkonen DNF, he had that massive shunt at the start, if you remember. I think he hurt his back or something like that. He's always had a little bit of niggly back problems. It was a big shunt, but luckily both of Massa and Alonso, Raikkonen were okay. I got my words out there eventually. So Germany, Alonso 5th, Raikkonen 11th. Alonso doing superbly so far. Yes, he should be finishing a lot higher, a lot more podiums, but if you look at it compared to the car they have and the cars the other teams have, it's been a positive season so far for Fernando Alonso. Yes, he's not challenging for a world championship, which he should be, but at the same time he is scoring points and he is consistent, which also makes him a good, reliable driver. It's just, if he doesn't get his own way, he spits his dummy out and throws his toys at the pram, as we've all seen when he was last at McLaren. So, which is why he also left Ferrari. The Hungarian Grand Prix, Alonso came second. Finally, a second place finish. Brilliant race there. Did help with the fact that both drivers at Mercedes were fighting with each other basically like cat and dog. So that helped Ferrari. Raikkonen came 6th. That was their strongest result so far this season. 2nd and 6th. A very, very positive result. Can they bounce back from this? No. Alonso 7th. Raikkonen 4th. Raikkonen finally out raced Alonso in Belgium. Raikkonen, he has got a very good trim. He has got a good record in Belgium. Whenever I hear of Belgium or Kimi Raikkonen, the first thing that comes to my mind is, right, if I hear Belgium, Kimi Raikkonen, Belgium. It fits. It's like your bread and butter, basically, to me. Belgium, Raikkonen. Italy, a DNF, Alonso a DNF in front of the Tifosi. That's not what you need. He had a bit of a problem with his car. He pulled over. Imagine being Alonso there, just like, you got to park right next to the Tifosi and get out of your car and walk back to the pit with everyone looking at you going, oh my god, what's happened to Ferrari? We trusted you. It must be very, very tough for him. But on the positive side, Raikkonen finished 9th. He got 2 points. Excuse me. Something in the back of my throat. So yeah, Raikkonen 9th. So 2 points for him. A positive result compared to Alonso's DNF. Sorry, there's something really back in my throat. Just started out. It happens every time I seem to do a video. Apologies for that. So yeah, back to this. Singapore, Alonso is back on form after his 2 races where Raikkonen raced him. Alonso 4th, Raikkonen 8th. Alonso did have a very good race in Singapore. He has done very well there in the past. He was quite quick. He did match some of his rivals' pace in Singapore, but came Raikkonen 8th. Again, not a positive result, but at the same time, it is a point scoring finish, and that's what Ferrari do need. Japan, Alonso DNF. He stopped towards the end of the race. I think it was the ERS problem. I can't remember what. Sorry, at the start of the race, he finished in Raikkonen 12th, so no points at Japan. In the last 2 races, for Alonso, he hasn't scored any points. In 2 of the last 3 races, it always seemed to be towards the end of the season he would stop scoring points. He did that in 2012, if you remember, finishing every race. Then sort of Spa, he didn't finish like he did in Italy, and then sort of like Japan, he didn't finish and like that. So he always goes on like a little bad spell. But Russia, USA and Brazil, them 3 races he finished 6th in each of them compared to Raikkonen's 9th, 13th and 7th. So Alonso again more points scored. Raikkonen scored 2 points scoring out of 3 races. So again, Alonso outclassing Raikkonen. It wasn't exactly the rival we were hoping for. Alonso did do well. I would say his best race out of them was probably the USA. He did have very good pace, but again, tyres let him down. Russia and Brazil, he could have done better, but again, that was Ferrari's season. Brazil, he was very quick, I would have thought, but in practice, I think he didn't do very well. And sort of as the session went on, in terms of qualifying, he did get a little bit better, and sort of he got his strategy right, and it enabled him to score some points. And in Abu Dhabi, Alonso 9th, Raikkonen 10th. So at this point, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm dying. Oh my god. Sorry about me dying, by the way. Anyways, so yeah, it was Alonso 16, Raikkonen 3 at the end of that season. I mean, like, wow. Raikkonen, bad season by him. Everyone criticising him. Will he get a drive in 2016? Yes. 2015? Yes, he will. He will be partnering alongside Sebastian Vettel. Fernando Alonso is going to McLaren. His last result for Ferrari was 9th. He could have done a little bit better. Everyone was disappointed. But again, he only didn't score points in 2 races out of 19. So in 17 races, he did score points. Most consistent driver. Or one of them, I would say. Out of 2014. So it was a pretty bad season in terms of Ferrari. But again, I hope maybe next season they might improve. Go forward a little bit. And hopefully they'll escalate them as another Constructors' World Championship, and hopefully give Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Räikkönen a 5th or 2nd World Championship. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I apologise in advance if I was dying back there. I don't know what was wrong with this. It seems something in my throat niggles every time I'd start doing a video. So yeah, I hope the next video will be a little bit better. I was just trying to focus not to sneeze. Sadly I did. So yeah, I promise the next video will be a little bit better. Next video I'll be doing McLaren and Force India. Looking back at their seasons, McLaren probably a lot more thought about. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please like the video and please comment to see what you think of Ferrari. Are you a Ferrari? Are you a Tifosi? Are you an Italian person yourself? Comment below to see what you think. Also, follow us on Twitter at JordanF12014. And if you've got any questions for us, please tweet me or send me a DM if you possibly can. If you want to get us to follow you back. So yeah, anyways, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later.